In this video, we're going to be using the Browse tool in order to see what Alteryx has done so far and take a look at the data in order to make sure that we haven't made any mistakes along the way and aren't going to be surprised by anything too crazy. So in order to do that, we'll go up to, once again, our favorites bar. This is also in and out. And we're going to take Browse and we're going to drag it off to the side a little bit. You'll note that it reads no data available when you start. That's because Alteryx doesn't actually load in all of your data right away. It will only read in data and perform these other steps once you click the Run button. This is so you can create your workflow and set configurations and whatever other parameters you need before actually doing the heavy lifting of loading in the data. Now, it does give you some information before that. It'll read a tiny section of the data so it can preview and so you can work with what you have. But to actually get it to load everything, we're going to go up here and click the Run Workflow button. Once we do this, Alteryx will pop up and tell us, hey, I've finished running. There'll be a little bit of information in this output section, or our messages section, where it tells us when it started, and it'll tell us about each node that has special instructions or messages to users in it. So this tells us how many records were actually read and how many records appear in the Browse tool. So now that we've read this, we can look and see, hey, there's some interesting stuff going on here. We've got name, year, we have female, male. There are nulls instead of blanks where there would be a nothing. And if we go and click on metadata, we'll see that our data types, int, string, are all here. If we had renamed any of our columns, the new names would be showing here. And generally speaking, we're getting what we were expecting to find. That's good. Doesn't always happen, but it's good when it does.